今天是鬼节，离鬼神而远之。离鬼神而远之。神 is a little bit too high of a pitch. Now we continue. An Oxford Chinese mini dictionary. Lettering. I am very quickly getting through this because it is something that I need to do. I believe I've gone through the E's and the F's. And now we start with the G's for ghosts, goblins, and God. G. 该 should, ought to. 我该走了 I must leave now. I have to go. To be one's turn to do something. 该我了 It's my turn. 该学校 This, that, the above mentioned. That school. 改 change, transform, alter, correct. 改作业 to correct homework if you're the teacher. 改变 change, alter, transform, or the noun change. 改革 to reform, both verb and noun. 改进 to improve or make better. 改良 change for the better, improve, reform. 改善 improve or to better, or the noun improvement. 改造 to transform, reform, remold. 改正 to correct or amend, to put right. 盖 is to cover, to build, construct, apply, affix with. 盖章 means to apply a seal or stamp. 盖子 a lid. 概括 to summarize or generalize. 概念 concept, notion, or idea. 干 to dry, or it's to describe a nominally adopted son, so somebody who you haven't taken in legally, but you consider very close. 干儿子 is a nominally adopted son. 干杯 bottoms up when you're drinking, a toast. 干脆 straightforward, frank, clear cut. 干净 clean. 干涉 interfere with. 干燥 dry, arid. 干 or 干 or 干 a poor post or stake. 干凉干 is a paw. So it's 干. Okay, 干 is also liver. 赶 to drive away. 把他赶走 to chase somebody, chase him away. 把他赶走 catch up, hurry, rush. It's also 赶. 赶回家 is to hurry home. 赶车 is to catch, a public transit, usually the bus. 赶紧 at once, hurriedly. 赶上 to catch up with. Next. 敢 to dare, venture, or to be certain, bold or daring. 感到 is to feel or to sense. 感动 is to be moved when referring to emotions, moving or touching. 感恩节 Thanksgiving. 感恩节 So 恩 has too much of a raise to it. Is too like vibrant. It's 感恩节感恩节 instead of 感恩节 which has a G. So this doesn't have a G, so it's 感恩节. Just straight down, not up. 感激 to feel grateful or to be thankful. 感觉 is to feel or to perceive. 感冒 is to catch a cold. 感情 is your feelings of affection. 感想 impressions or feelings. 感谢 is to be grateful. 感兴趣 to be interested in. 我对语言感兴趣. I'm interested in languages. 干你想干什么? To do. What do you want to do is 你想干什么? 干嘛 is what? Or why on earth? Or 干嘛? It's usually a little bit of shock. Like if you're surprised and somebody's doing something that you're not expecting, it's 干嘛? 你干嘛买这本书? Why on earth did you buy this book? Okay. 干部 is a government official. 干活 to work on a job. Usually it's more physical work, like construction work is 干活, or if you do work that is manual, it's 干活. 刚 is just this minute, just now, just about to. 他刚要走 he is just about to leave. Only a short time ago, just. 他刚走 he has just left. Or exactly. 这双鞋刚好 means this pair of shoes fits perfectly. 刚18岁 just 18 years old. 刚才 just now. 刚刚 just a few minutes ago or just now. 钢 like 钢铁 is steel. 钢金钢笔 is a fountain pen. 钢琴 is a piano. 港 is a port or harbour. 港口 port or harbour. 香港 is Hong Kong. 高 is tall, advanced, superior. 高级 is a high level or premium. In a loud voice is to 高喊, to shout out once, top of one's voice. Next, 高大 tall and big. 高等 is advanced. 高等教育 is higher education. 高等教育 is education. 高等 is higher. 高度 is altitude or height. Okay. 高速公路 motorway. 高兴 is to be pleased or to be in high spirits. 高原 is a plateau or highland. 高中 is middle school. 高级中学 is a senior high. It gets very complicated with the naming conventions in different Chinese-speaking places for the schools. 告 is to tell, inform, notify, accuse, or sue. 告某人 is to sue someone. 告别 is to take leave of or to say goodbye to. 告诫 is to warn or admonish. 告诫告诉 is to tell on or to inform or to let know. 哥哥 elder brother. 胳膊 is an arm. 搁 to place, usually to put something down. 搁下 is to put something down. So if I had a glass and I wanted to put it down, then you would 搁下这茶杯，或者是搁下这玻璃杯。玻璃 is glass, so if it's a glass, then it's 玻璃杯, it's glass cup. 搁在一边 to put aside. 一边搁在一边 to put aside. 边 is side. 搁在一边 is to put aside. 歌 is also to cut down or lop off. 歌 is also a song. 歌剧 is opera. 歌曲 is song. 革命 is a revolt or to carry out a revolution. 格外 especially or the more. Next. 隔 is divide, separate, or partition. To be separated by. 隔一天再来 come back after another day. 隔一天打一次电话 to make a phone call every other day. 隔一条马路 one street apart. 隔成 is to separate into a partition, into. 把一个屋子隔成两间 is to partition one room into two rooms. 隔壁 is the next door. 个 it's a very general word. That is a nominal measure word. And it's 一个两个三个 one of, two of, three of something. Okay. 个别 is very few or rare. 个人 is one's own. 这是我个人的意见. This is my own personal view. 个人主义 is philosophically individualism. You have to understand Asian cultures are very conformist, and so 个人主义 is individualism. 个体 is individual, self-profit. 个子 is height or stature or build. 个 is each and every. 各处 is every place, everywhere. 各种 is every kind, all kinds. 各种不同 all kinds of different 各种不同的水果 all kinds of different types of fruit 各自 it's each or respective 给 is to give 他给我一本书 He gave me a book. Here's a little bit of a strange usage of 给 It's very colloquial 他们把他给打了 They gave him a beating 给打了他们把他给打了 See, it's very colloquial. It's almost slang. Okay, and the preposition when handing over or transferring something to someone, to, with, or for. 给他，交给他，送给他，介绍给他 to introduce to him. 介绍给他 is to introduce. 交给他 is to give something to somebody. 送给他 is to send. 介绍 is to introduce. 给他 okay. 给他做饭 is to cook for her. 给他买书 is to buy books for her or him or the person. 收拾屋子给他收拾屋子 is to clean his room for him. 给我看看 let me see it. Also very colloquial, not formality. 我给你看一件东西 more formal. Let me show you something. 我的书给小偷偷走了 My book was stolen by a thief. And again, that use of 给 is very informal. Show to someone. 请你把那双鞋给我看看 Please show me that pair of shoes. 根 is the root. So of a plant, a tree, or it's also of a structure. Foot, base, basis, cause, origin, source. 根本 is the root or foundational base. Or it's thoroughly. 他根本没有改变他的态度 So 态度 is attitude. 改变 is to change. 他根本 it's implicit that it was expected that he does change his behavior, but he didn't. So it's 他根本没他没有 Wait, why is this? 他没有根本改变他的态度 No, that's incorrect. It's 他根本没有 Okay, so there's a error on page 60. 他根本没有改变他的态度 is correct. Okay. So here, 我根本不知道 I have no idea. Okay. 根据 is on the basis of according to, in light of. 根据他说的话 according to what he said. Basis or grounds. 你有什么根据说这种话 Usually when somebody says 这种话 it's almost like they said something like really out of the norm or out of the realm of the possibility or you really don't like. Okay. 跟前 in front of or near. 耕地 is to plow or till a farmland or some sort of garden land. Cultivated land, arable land is also 耕地. Okay. Okay. 更 still more, even more. 更好更大更有趣 It's even better 更好 even bigger 更大更有趣 even more interesting 更加 is still more, even more 工厂 factory plant 工程 engineering 功夫我没有功夫 it means you don't have the energy to expend the effort. It's again a kind of colloquial. It's very informal. 花了很大的功夫 to put in a lot of effort. 功夫 okay, so the backdrop is this. 功夫 means like kung fu, okay? So when you say, oh, 我没这么大的功夫, it means that you don't have like that kind of like, oh, you don't know kung fu. You know, you cannot apply kung fu because you just don't know kung fu is really what it means. So it's kind of like a little bit of sarcasm built into like this type of expression. 我没有功夫做这件事 I don't have like the effort and the skills or the just that type of like magical energy that goes into kung fu. 工会 labor union, trade union. 工具 is instrument. 工人 worker, workman. 工业 is an industry. 工业化 is industrialization. 工艺品 is a handicraft item. 工资 wages or salary. 工作 work, employment. 公安 public security. 公安局 is the Public Security Bureau. 公布 is to make public or to announce. 公费 at the public or state's expense. 公费 it means publicly funded. 公费旅行 is to travel with reimbursed expenses from some type of state agency. 公尺 is a meter. 公分 is a centimeter. 公共 is public, common or communal. 公共汽车 is a bus, a public transportation bus, not a private bus, public transport bus. 公共汽车站 is a bus stop. 公斤 is a kilogram. 公开 is to open to the public. 公里 is a kilometer. 公路 is a highway. 公民 is a citizen. 公平 fair, just, reasonable. 公社 is a commune. 公司 is a corporation, company, or firm. 公用 is for public use. 公用电话 is public telephone. 公园 is a park. 公元 is also AD, so after Christ. Christian era or CE, the common era. 公元前 before Christ is BC, before the common era. Okay. 功夫 here it is. Martial arts. Kung fu, skill. 功课 schoolwork, homework, assignment. 功劳 contribution, credit, service. 功绩 is to attack, assault. 攻击, okay? 供 is to supply. 供得起 is to be able to support financially. 供给 is to supply, provide, furnish. 他母亲供给他读书. His mother supports his studies. 供应 is supply. 供固巩固巩固 it's like 坚固 strong, firm, and solid, consolidate, or just strengthen. 巩固 is it 巩固 I think it's 巩固 okay, that word I don't know. 共 is together, 共同共事 is work together. 这个班共有20名学生. This class has 20 students. 共产党 is Communist Party. 共产主义 is communism. 共和国 is the republic. 共同 is common, together, jointly. 贡献 to contribute, dedicate, devote, or noun contribution. Next. 狗 dog. 构成 so 结构 is what something is made of. Okay. 构成 is to constitute or make up. 构造 is construction or structure. Okay. 够 means enough, sufficient, or adequate. So you say something 够了, it means it's enough, and you want someone to stop. 够累 is very tired. Okay, attain, reach, be up to. 他够得上，够不上好学生. This is a very, very like colloquial terminology I've never heard before. 够得上，够得上，够得上，够不上. That's really bizarre, like I've never heard it before. Okay. 孤立 isolated. 孤独 is like alone, so 孤立 is isolated. 估计 is estimate, appraise, or reckon. 姑娘 girl, young girl. 姑姑 is the aunt or father's sister. 骨头 is your bone. 骨头架子 架 is a structure, so 骨头架子 is the skeleton. 古 is ancient or old-fashioned. 古文 is classical Chinese or ancient Chinese. 古代 ancient times, antiquity. 古典 is classical. 古迹 is a historical site. 古老 is ancient or age-old. 鼓 is drum. 鼓吹 is to advocate, to drum up, or to, blow something up. To advocate or advocacy is 鼓吹. 鼓动 is to incite or instigate, to agitate. 鼓励 is to encourage, urge, or encouragement. 鼓舞 is to encourage, inspire, hearten, inspiration, or encouragement as nouns. Okay. 鼓掌 applaud, clap one's hand. 故事 story or tale. 故乡 is your hometown. 故意 is intentionally, deliberately, purposively. 顾 turn around to look at, take care of, look after, manage, pay attention to, attend to, take into consideration. 顾客 customer, client. 刮 melon or gold. 刮 is also to scrape. 刮胡子 is to shave your mustache or facial hair. 挂 when speaking of a painting or poster, to hang up or to suspend. 墙上挂了一面画 a picture hanging on the wall. 挂电话 is to telephone somebody. 挂在心上 is to keep in mind. 挂上 is to hang up a telephone. 挂号 is to register or take a number at the hospital. Registered. 挂号信 is a registered letter. 拐 is to turn. 往左拐 is to turn to the left. It also means to limp. So if you say your leg is injured and so you're limping around, then you say 我的腿受伤了，现在我拐着走，我拐着走。I'm limping as I walk. 怪 strange, odd, peculiar, lame. 怪不得 no wonder. 关 is to close, shut off, turn off. 这不关你的事，or 这不管你的事。It's none of your business. This doesn't concern you. 关掉 to turn off. 掉 is the off. 关上 is to close. 把门关上 is to close the door. 关键 when talking about issues, problems, the key point or the crux. 关键 关键。关怀 is to show loving care, to show solicitude to. 关门 is to close the door. 关系 is a relationship, connection, or bearing, relevance, consequence. 没有关系 don't worry, it doesn't matter. 由于身体的关系，他今天没有来。When you say something about the body, right? It's 身体的关系. Something about concerning the body. It's really talking about your health. Okay? 他今天没有来。这关系到 it means concerning with. It concerns with something or to something. This concerns the life of the people is 这关系到人民的生活。Okay, next. 关心 is to be concerned. Okay. 关于 is about, concerning. 关于经济的问题，关于经济的问题。关照 is to look after, keep an eye on. 观察 observe, examine, or observation as noun. 观点 is the point of view, standpoint. 观看 is to view or watch. 观念 is a concept. 观众 spectators or audience. Next. 官 government official, officer of the government. 管 is to run or manage, to be in charge of. 这件事谁来管? Who will take care of this matter? To mind, attend to, bother about. 别管我 Don't concern yourself about me. Or 管子 is a pipe or tube. 管理 means to manage or run, or as noun, management. 管子 is a tube pipe. 冠军 is champion. 贯彻 okay, 彻底 is very thoroughly. So 贯彻 is to implement thoroughly, to carry out, to put into effect. 罐头 is a tin can. 光 light, rays, brightness, shine, luster, glory, honor. Smooth, shiny, bare, naked. 光着头 means to be bald-headed or bareheaded. 水果卖光了 the fruit has completely sold out. Solely, merely, alone. 光说 means only saying something. 光说不能解决问题. Only through just speaking is not going to solve the problem. 光说不能解决问题. 光说 it's a little bit difficult to say. 光说 you have to connect, you have to really collect the sound. 光说不能解决问题. Solely by talking, we're not going to solve any problems. 光辉 splendor, brilliance, glory. Splendid, brilliant, glorious. 光明 bright, promising, open, above, bold, light. 光荣 is glory, honor, credit. 光线 is the rays of the light. 广播 is to broadcast. 广播电台 is a broadcasting station. 广播员 is an announcer or broadcaster. 广场 is a public square. 广大 is vast, broad, extensive, numerous. 广泛 is widespread. 广告 is advertisement. 广阔 again, wide, vast, broad. Okay, next. 逛 is to stroll about. 逛商店 is to go to the mall or to go into shopping. 归 is to turn over to be handled. Okay, so something like 这件事归他处理. It's saying this matter is for him to handle. 规定 regulate, prescribe, stipulate, rule, regulation. 规律 law, nature, regular pattern. 规模 scale, scope, magnitude. 大规模 large scale. 规则 rule, regulation. Next. 鬼 鬼脸 it means a face of a ghost. So in terms of like insulting somebody, you'd call them a 鬼. So a drunkard is a 酒鬼, so alcohol ghost. Okay, if you say somebody's 懒鬼, it means a lazy ghost. Okay. 贵 is expensive, costly, precious, valuable, noble, honored. 贵宾 is an honored guest. 你贵姓 is a very formal way of saying what is your surname. It's a very it's an honorific term. Okay. 贵 is also to kneel. 滚 is an abusive comment to tell somebody to basically get out of here. 滚开 is to tell them to get out of here. 棍子 is a rod. Usually kids back in the day, if your parents got 一根棍子, it means you're about to get your butt beat. Okay, 棍子. 锅 pot, pan or cooker. 国 is the country, nation or state. 国防 national. 国防 防 is to defend. Okay, 国防 is national defense. 国籍 what is this? 国籍 nationality. 国际 is international. Okay, the first term I'm not familiar with. 国籍 is the nationality. 国际 is international. 国家 is a country. 国民 is a national of some place. Or 国民党 is a nationalist party, KMT. 国旗 national flag. 国庆 is a national day. 国庆节 is a holiday. 国王 is the king. 国营 means to 经营, which is the operation. So 国营 means state operated or state run. 国语 is the term Mandarin Chinese used primarily in Taiwan. 果然水果的果果然 is indeed sure enough as expected. Okay, next. 过 is to cross, pass over. 过街过河过桥 so 过街 is to cross the street, 过河 is to cross the river, 过桥 is to cross the bridge. Okay, go through. 过日子 is to pass the days. Okay, spend one's days. 过生日 is to celebrate one's birthday. Exceed, go beyond. Okay. 过跳过 oh, so if you jump over something, you 跳过 something. Okay. 飞过 it means you fly over, so the bird flies over something. 那只小鸟飞过了高楼大厦 it means the bird flew over the very tall building. 高楼 is very tall, meaning there are many stories. Okay. 走过 is to walk over something. Or walk past. Sorry, walk past, not walk over, walk past. 吃过饭以后 means after you ate a meal. To indicate potentiality, be better than, surpass, get the better of. 说得过跑得过打得过 it means can you beat somebody? 我说得过你 means I can outdebate you. 我跑得过你 means I can outrun you. 我打得过你 means I can beat you up. Okay. Exceedingly. I'm very hungry. I really need a cookie. Come back after a little while. No. 过 is a very universal word. 你去过中国吗? Have you ever been to China? So after a verb to indicate or emphasize past experience. Have you ever or have you never? Okay. Okay. So if you say something like 他没上过学, it means he has never attended school. Next. 过程 process of course. 过分 is excessive. 你真过分 means you've been like excessive. But it's really scolding or yelling or screaming. That's a term. 过来 to come over, come here. 请你过来吧 Please come over here. 把书拿过来 Bring the book over to me. 醒过来 to wake up, regain consciousness. 过年 is to celebrate the new year, to spend the new year. 过去 the past, former, previous. 过去 also means to go through, get through. 请让我过去 Please let me pass. So if somebody's blocking the way, 请让我过去 means please let me get to the other side. 他昏过去了 He's lost consciousness. Fainted. So fainted over. 他混过去了 means that he got through by cheating. 混过去 混 is like, you know, like it's really not just cheating. It's 你混过去了 it's like you kind of got through. It's like, oh, I got a C- in the class. And yeah, 你混过去了. It's not necessarily that the person has done anything illegal, but they might have pushed the boundaries, or they might have just been very, very shoddy in their work. And that's the end of G.